Hey team, I just wanted to stop by and wish you a little happy MLK Day and a happy Monday. I'm Ginger Holton. I run, what do I run? Champagne Nutrition and Seattle Cancer Nutrition. So both of those are on YouTube and Instagram. I've got my Facebook going and my Pinterest. So make sure and connect because I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist. I'm based in Seattle. And I really love talking about not just like healthy food, but also how you can make permanent changes in your life and stick with it. Because what is really the point, right, of working so hard and like going on a diet just to bounce back and be worse off than you were in the first place? So I'm mostly interested personally in like how to make this a forever thing instead of just a flash in the pan, because that actually is worse for our bodies, our minds, our emotions when you're just roller coastering all over the place. And yes, roller coastering is an action word. I actually talk to people all the time about getting off the roller coaster. You know, people come to me and they're like, I've done everything. I'm so frustrated. I have done every diet. I have failed so much. I just want to stop doing all of that. And so that's what I'm about in my practice. That's one reason that I am Champagne Nutrition, right? Because that means, yeah, drink champagne, have what you want, but also, you know, work hard to meet your goals. So today I wanted to talk about the role of motivation in all of this, but then also two ways to really make change. Find alternatives to what you were doing in the first place and create routine, which creates habits in your life. So motivation is great, right? And I have clients all the time say, I'm so motivated. I really want to make change. Like that's when people come to me and they hire me and they're like, I'm going to do this. Or that's when a client has a breakthrough and they're like, okay, no more excuses. Like this is what I'm going to do. So that's actually really important. And I think a lot of people are like, don't rely on motivation. And you can't all the time, but I think you do need it to have that power. Like, let's go, let's get started. So motivation, yeah, it comes and goes. It comes and goes within a day. It comes and goes within a month. It comes and goes within periods of your life. So we can't hang everything on it because it will fail us. So what you really need to do is you need to get some accountability, partner with somebody that can help you get there, right, and is trained. So like dietitians are great for that. Therapists and counselors are amazing for that. So there's definitely people that are trained to help get you there. Actually, physical therapists and personal trainers also, not the same, but both really good in different ways at getting you where you want to go as far as your goals. So it kind of depends on who you need on your team. So what I suggest as a registered dietitian, especially working through food changes. So right now it's January, I'm running Dry January in my business. If you're not on my newsletter, you need to sign up because I'm sending out weekly videos and reminders and quotes and information and recipes to help you along. So yeah, so Dry January, I don't suggest us not drinking. I just really don't think that works, especially if you're used to drinking pretty often. All of a sudden you have nothing, and that really creates a lot of unhappiness. So instead, I want you to do like sparkling water, kombucha, a shrub, right? A mocktail. Get creative with something that you really enjoy, that you can replace the alcohol that you had in the past, and then you're still going to meet your health goals, but it's much more realistic. I mean, honestly, I'm having such a great experience in Dry January that I'm considering maybe even doing February or just sort of like continuing along this path because it's been really, really good. But I also am doing a lot of fun alternatives that make it much easier to have that permanent change. So other than that, you know, a lot of my clients are working on eating less sugar. That's another really classic. Your Dry January could actually be eating less sugar. And then a lot of people are like, I'm just going to start eating fruit that I love, right? It's another kind of sweet treat that's very special and delicious. Maybe you're going to really not be eating the sugary baked goods or cake, but instead you're going to say, I'm going to have dark chocolate because I love dark chocolate and I'm just going to have a square every day. And that really makes me feel fantastic. So there's lots of different things you can do. There's also some really wonderful, like sweet tasting recipes that really can help you meet your goals, right? If you were choosing other things that maybe were more dense in calories and fat and added sugar and you're really trying to cut back. Maybe this is quitting soda or juice for you. Like there's so many things, but instead of just saying, nope, I'm not going to do it anymore, I want you to find a replacement and it will be much easier, right? And then you have created something like a process that you can stick with that will take you into the future. So if, you know, that's like replacing and cutting out and finding alternatives for especially foods. But there's another thing that we need to talk about, and that is about being organized and creating that schedule and routine. So a lot of people want to sleep better, for example. You can't just like snap your fingers and be like, I'm motivated right now to sleep better, or I'm really tired, so I'm motivated to sleep better. Like, what are you going to do tonight, tomorrow night, a week from now, a month from now to create that better sleep? That is about setting an alarm, getting in the habit, cleaning up your room, getting new sheets, kicking the dog out of your bed, getting in bed at the same time, drinking some tea before bed, meeting with a sleep specialist. So you really have to think about what you need and put the plan in place, but you also have to create structure to make it easy. And every night your alarm goes off, you're like, well, I better go to bed, or every day it's like, okay, I get up at 7. That's just what I do. So I'm going to set my alarm and that's what I'm going to do. So it's a little bit of motivation and a lot of like routine and habit. The other example that I had for you has to do with exercise, right? So whether you want to exercise every day or you want to exercise one day or you want to start running or you want to do that 5K finally, or you just want to like feel better, right? Or you are having some high cholesterol issues and you really want to like do this for your health. There's so many reasons to start exercising more, right? But if I'm just sitting here, right, in my office, I'm not just going to say, okay, I'm going to go exercise now magically. It doesn't really work like that. That would be relying on motivation. A lot of us are not motivated to work really hard and get sweaty and have to like get changed. So you have to put that into your routine. So what I have my clients do is I have them actually make sure they have the clothes and shoes that fit and look good and that they look forward to. So that's the first step. A lot of the first action items for me and my clients is literally buying new workout clothes, right? Or like cleaning out your closets and finding them. So that's the first step. The second thing is having a fitness area, right? Like how many times do you want to go down to your cold, dark basement? That really isn't very motivating for a lot of people and you'll find excuses to put it off. So it's really important that you have things in your life that are habits that you look forward to and that you enjoy. If you hate running, like let's not set a goal about running, right? Let's like, you love dancing. Okay, let's find some classes and get you motivated to do that and get you set up to do that. So what I really have people do is every single day or whatever their goal is, 3 days a week, I have them put this on the schedule. I have them get in their clothes and I have them go to their fitness area. And maybe they're not actually going to work out that day. They don't feel well, they're tired, whatever. I still have them go through the motions to get down there and like do some stretching or sit on the mat or do a meditation, because it's very important to get used to it. So that it's not just sporadic or whenever you feel like it, because we can't rely on that. We have to create more of a routine to get there. So these are my tips on the role of motivation versus alternatives versus routine. And to me, a lot of them are going to be a combination. It also could be about getting the right kind of specialist on your team. So make sure that you like and subscribe. I would love it if you were connected to me either on this channel or on social media. Make sure you get on my newsletter list. All the links are in my bio. And just wanted to wish you good luck this week. And I hope everything goes well for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I will see you next time. Good luck with your changes this month.